Hello everyone, Shane1288 here with your weekly RuneScape Byte for Monday, September 17th, 2018. This week we have another Ninja Patch Week and a bunch of patches to the player-owned farm, so we're going to jump right in with those right now. Balthazar has been added to the player-owned farm for players who want to participate in the RuneScape raffle without teleporting to Birth Orb. This is definitely an interesting patch. We'll have to see how many players end up using this. The Destroy Empty Buckets when farming option will now factor in interactions between the new buckets of the player-owned farm manure and compost bin. Tick it if you want to get rid of your buckets, untick it if you'd rather keep them. The player will no longer get trapped in the windmill while completing the Chosen Commander quest. You can now use noted raw sailfish on your feeding troughs at your farm. Sorry about that, Jagex says. Change the Ardoyan farm lunar spell to be outside of the breeding pen. Also tweak the Ardoyan cloak teleport to not be around the compost bin, but closer to the herb patch and breeding pen. Granny Potterington will now sell animal pen kits on the farmer's market. This is for Iron Men, of course, who may not have access to rune nails and high-level planks. Royal dragons can now only be bred by super secret farming methods. I'm definitely going to be looking into this one because I'm attempting to acquire a royal dragon as we speak. Payments in the Herblore Habitat farming circle are now properly reduced while wearing the Master Farmer's outfit. The Chinchompa buyer will now correctly purchase any type of Chinchompa, even if it's not the variety that they are after. Carnivorous Chinchompas have been changed to omnivore status and will now eat everything like every other Chinchompa. Now on to some changes to the Grand Exchange. Grand Exchange sale history has been doubled in size to now store 20 transactions. After a G offer is resolved, either finished or cancelled, the player can now press a button on the item's resolve screen or right-click on the exchange offer square to collect items or create a new offer with the same details as the previous offer. Selecting an item in the Grand Exchange search no longer immediately closes the search. Players can now right-click on an entry in the G history and access ops to repeat that offer. Immediate repeat immediately creates an identical offer, whereas detailed repeat brings up the offer creation screen with the relevant details filled in case you want to tweak some of the parameters. The Ring of Fire, Flame Gloves, and Inferno ads can now be reclaimed from King Rolled if lost without having to replay the All Fired Up minigame, because that's definitely a tedious minigame. You can now add your pets to a cycle of up to 10 that can be summoned on rotation by using the checkbox on the pet's interface. So basically what this means is that you have your list of 10 pets, and every time you bring out a new summoning familiar, the next pet on your list will be brought out as the cosmetic override for that summoning familiar. The abilities on your action bar will be consistently lit up if they're off cooldown. When cast on a location other than a farming patch, the Rapid Growth spell now displays the error. Rapid Growth can only affect herb, tree, and fruit tree patches. Instead of, this patch has already been fully enchanted with Rapid Growth today. Further casting would kill the plant. The hive mind of Master Farmers and Olivia, the seed merchant, has been broken up, and she will only know if you have pickpocketed Martin recently. Boosting your divination level past 99 will no longer reduce XP gained from cursed wisps. And due to a bug, oldak coils and kinetic cyclones can now be reclaimed from Nickelodeon near the entrance to the Dwarven Mine if Nickelodeon cannot find your registered cannon, coil, or cyclone on your current world. And Jagex says this fix is temporary. We'll have more into what exactly was happening with this on this week's episode of RSBANDB Update. And finally, killing monsters in a sinkhole will now instantly remove their interaction options, allowing you to collect your loot and move on much quicker. That's it for the Weekly Byte. Kind of short this week, but it's just patch notes. We'll be back this weekend with a full episode of RSBANDB Update. If you have questions, you can leave them in the comments below or leave them on Twitter at RSBANDB. If you want to join us in-game, head on over to Friends Chat BitsBytes, and if you found this video at all useful to you, like or subscribe. See you this weekend.